Alright, I hope you're having a great day. We are heading into another Aetherdrift draft here. I've managed to get a few in over the last couple of days. Haven't quite figured out the format fully yet, but I'm enjoying my time playing it, so gonna keep jamming it and hopefully can work out a bit better what we need to be doing in the draft to make sure we're pulling together a solid deck. Okay, so pack one here. We've got Voyager Glidecar, which I've been fairly impressed by. It's just a crew 1 vehicle. It scries on enter. And then if you happen to go wide, it can start getting bigger. So solid early, solid late. Strategist I haven't even seen floating around too much, to be honest. It's probably good in the exhaust deck. But otherwise, I think fairly unimpressive as a first pick. Mammoth is excellent. But I think here we're just going to go with the glide car and see where being in white takes us. Okay, so solid pack here, I'll say. So there's the Gastel Thrill Seeker, which I was extremely impressed by. My earlier Rakdos deck. Molt Tender is very strong in the green base decks. We've got a Grimbauble and a Crash and Burn is solid removal. We're just going to take the Canyon Vaulter after the Glide Car. Basically just a 2-mana 3/1 that when it saddles or crews anything, during your main phase only notably, so not as good on blocking, it gains flying. So whatever it mounts, or the vehicle it crews. So we will just happily take the white card and start cutting that off. We'll have to see if we're, I was going to say red-white or otherwise. So this is interesting, actually. Explosive Getaway is a Wrath. Very powerful because you get to save one of your creatures as well. Or there's just a Sky Cycle, which is very strong in the Boros deck. It distributes 2/+1 counters, and notably this doesn't have to be 1/1/1 counter to 2 creatures. You can put both on the same creature. I think here I'm going to take Sky Cycle, but I could see where having a Wrath is better, but I want to see if I can try building the Boros deck more aggressively slanted here. Okay. So Necro Regent is excellent. Probably the premium top end card in the black base Start Your Engines decks. We've got an Adrenaline Jockey here. So better in the exhaust deck, but it also just punishes your opponent for playing at instant speed, which I think is solid. And then there's enough incidental exhaust that is probably not bad. And then we've also got a Gilded Goda in here. So I think we're between these two as our picks. I think Goda's probably the safer pick. But I want to win in combat. Let's try the jockey out. Okay. So cards for us here. There's Leonin Surveyor. Starts your engines. I don't know if we'll really care about that too much right now. We'll have to see what else we might get. But I think we're just taking the Velocitor. We've already got 2 vehicles. And when this saddles a mount or crews a vehicle, again, during our main phase, that mount or vehicle gets +2/+0 against trample. So basically just allows stuff to get through for damage much easier. So we're going to take the Velocitor here. Very much land in the Boros colors now. Notably, we haven't seen much removal or anything that we'd want to be playing in these colors. Okay, so for us here, we could splash into Samet. I was impressed by this the last time I played this card in our green-white deck. It's just a good stat line that pumps your board. There's Leonin Surveyor, which I think is better than the Dynamite Diver. I think this format's slow enough that I'd rather take the bomb here over the 2-drop and assume that we're going to get some other early plays. So there's a Ride's End, but most of the time we want to be the aggressor, so I think this is not as good in a red-white deck. But my other choice would be like a Ticket Tortoise, which is fine because it can crew. But I think we'll take Ride's End here, even though it's not the type of removal spell that we really want. Okay, and then there's an Artillerist or a Collision Course. Collision Course seems solid. We've already got a pair of vehicles, and we're going to have cheap creatures. And I think this might be a better removal spell for us than Ride's End. Artillerist is good, but again, we don't have any start your engines outside of Samet right now, so that ping and cycle don't matter too much for us at this point. Okay. I think rather than another 4-drop here, we'll just take the Surveyor. So there's a removal spell and Crash and Burn, our Catalyzer that starts our engines. I think we'll take the Catalyzer. Okay, that's a good sign. The creature or the vehicle, which is effectively a trick. We'll take the trick. We're not going to play either of those. So I think we're looking for cheap plays now, because we kind of rounded out with some medium cards for our deck. I think we started out well. And then we're looking as well for fixing for Samet. I don't think Mustang will be making our deck, but we'll leave it in here for now. The problem is this just has to be saddled, otherwise it's not good. And I don't think that's where you want to be with your 4-mana creature. Okay, so did have Jockey, which pairs well with the Paragon. I think Duretti's cool, but not really the type of deck for it here. So I think, again, it's Goda or Paragon. Paragon pairs well with the Jockey, and I think we should be able to get some more 2-drops, so we'll just stick with the more powerful card here. And wow, this pack's got nothing for us. Artillerist is really not where I think I want to be in this deck. Got 8 creatures. Wow, this is brutal. I guess I could speculate on a Gonosaur, because I'm already going to be in green anyways with Samet. Hopefully. Okay, there's another Paragon or a Blossoming Sands for Samet. I think I just want to keep rounding out my creatures here. So I'm going to take this and hope the Sands wheels. Okay, that's a good 2-drop for us. Just a 3-power vanilla creature. Surveyor's kind of on the fence now too, since we've got the pair of Paragons to go with the Jockey. So we'll take the 2-drop here. Okay, how many mounts do we have? Just a single mount and 1, 2, 3 vehicles. I think we're still taking rocky roads because there isn't really anything else in this pack that we're interested in. I think this is where we're seeing someone took that sweeper and we're not getting a ton here. Tyrox is fine. Interface Ace is a double mount or crew creature. And then there's just another collision course. We'll take the ace here. See what else we can get to pair with it. Daring Mechanic. We don't have any cycling for push the limits. So I guess we're taking the Mechanic over like the Blockbuster here. I think that's better than the Surveyor in our deck. Okay, there's another Burner Rocket or another Interface Ace. Honestly, I think people are sleeping on the ace, and I think it's kind of what you want to be doing here over the burner rocket, because I expect we should be able to get another burner rocket at some point. There's a Goda, that's great. So honestly, Catalyzer is also replaceable, I think, at this point. Now we're just looking for some more vehicles. We'll stick Artillerist in the side to just cut the red. So vehicles, and then fixing to see if we can get Samet and or Aganosaur into the deck. And then we want some more removal as well. What are we looking at with our creature count? 14. So our creature count is actually quite solid. So I think we're just rounding out with fixing and assume the Catalyzer's out, so it's actually closer to 11 then, because we minus these green cards. Not sure if we're going to be in them or not. Yeah, so 11. Still all right. And 2 mounts. Okay, light wheel enhancement or country roads. I think we'll take country roads here. So we should have enough vehicles and mounts at this point. This is also on the fence. Okay, we didn't see the dual land wheel, which is a little rough. So we might not be in on these guys. Okay. Not another great open for us, honestly. We might just be taking Ride's End as removal. We could take the Surveyor, but I think we're more on the wanting mounts and vehicles path at this point than we are the start your engines. There's also the Spike Spitter. But again, in that same path, I think we're just mounts vehicles. So let's take Ride's End. Just have another removal spell here. Okay, there's a Goda, there's a Crag, and there's a Sloth. We are a little light on top end, and we've got the aces to saddle the Sloth, and I was quite impressed with this in our green-white deck, so let's take the Sloth as a top end card to play. Okay, so there's another Sloth, or there's a Burner Rocket here. I think I'll take the second Sloth and hope the rocket wheels. So we've got top end now. It's looking like we're not going to be in these two, most likely, unless we get some obscene fixing to close this out. This now increases our mount count also for our 2 lands, which is good. Creature-wise, we're at a healthy-ish number as well. Wow, so the white and red is now looking pretty cut here. Boom Scholars have been going around, so maybe the signal with the Paragons was that we should have been in red-green. And Spin Out Forth is also pretty wild. We'll just take the removal spell here over Kickoff Celebrations. Okay, that's good for us. Another Vaulter is what we want to see. I guess out of these, I don't really want to play Surveyor in this deck. So we'll just put a Blockbuster in the side in case we feel like we need that. So Collision Course is not bad. How many creatures are we on again? 14. It's either Light Wheel or Specialist. Guess we'll take Specialist. Okay. Spike Spitter's good. Just a solid card. And here we'll take the dual land over the Goda. I would happily take another Goda though and replace the Specialist, but I think we're doing this instead. There's that burner rocket that came back around. Okay. Interesting little deck here. Let's check it out. Okay, so early, got a pair of Canyon Vaulters, 2 interface aces for saddling and mounting, Sundial, Goda, pair of Collision Course, pair of Burner Rockets, Paragon Jockey with Exhaust, which there isn't a ton that we have. It's just the pair of Paragons. We'll have to see about that. That might not be great. Velocitor, Spike Spitter. Mustang might also be replaceable, but notably it is a mount for our roads here. And then a pair of sloths on the top end. So how many mount creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mounts and 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles. I mean, the interface aces look medium here. Just because the sloth is the only thing that is so big that we need it to saddle. Everything else we have, crew 1, crew 1, crew 1, saddle 1, saddle 1. So I could see cutting one of the aces and maybe putting a specialist in to help the jockey out. Let's try that. And then again, I'm not playing that Ride's End currently. Running a Crash and Burn over it. So 4 damage or 4 mana all the time versus 2 mana some of the time. Maybe Ride's End is just better than Crash and Burn. I can buy that. Okay. So we'll start here. And then I could also see maybe we're supposed to be 16 lands. But we'll start with this and see how it goes. Okay, heading into round 1 with this Boros deck. We've got 2, 3, 4 and a removal spell, so we'll keep. Kind of our weakest 2-drop though. Okay. Alright, some red start your engines deck. So they're cycling, okay. 1-4 in play. We're just playing mechanic here. And next turn we can land, get in with specialist. If they block, we can exhaust. Or then we just play the Mustang. Or I guess we could just play Sky Cycle as well. Put 2 counters on that stuff. Okay, just gonna kill the mechanic. Another piece of removal here. Nope. We're just gonna get in. Okay. And we will play Mustang. See if they've got a removal spell. Okay. Regardless. So we'll play Glide Car. Yeah, that seems good enough. Vulture Collision is not enough for Artillerist, so I guess we're just supposed to play Sky Cycle. Make that 4 power. Okay, kill spell. So now we'll just go Velocitor. And it doesn't really matter here. I guess the cycle is worse at this point, so if they have some sort of removal, we just kill it. Because this we can tap 3 creatures and start making it bigger. Wow, the 3 Gresham burns. They're just playing mono removal basically. Well, we're going with the Vulture. Sure. Okay. I want to kill that. So I think I'm just playing the Burner Rocket because it lets me kill the Spike Spitter collision course. Just to be safe, we can do this. We can crew, but I'm just getting over in the air anyways. Then activate Burner Rocket with the Vulture. Give it flying. I'll crew this Sky Cycle. Get in for 5 in the air. Alright. See what they got. They're activating Refueler. I think we're in okay shape. We managed to get through all the removal. Okay. That should be lethal. So burner rocket gets a good bolter. Nice. All right. Seeing the value of the creatures or the vehicles here. Holding their weight. Okay, game 2. Sure. Not great, but we've got the Goda on turn 2. We've got removal spell. And then maybe we can get our engines started with the Spike Spitter and start getting some value. Okay, Gak. I think what we're gonna do is I'll just trade Goda with Gak and get a treasure if they want to do that. Okay. Maybe kill the mechanic. So I don't think I want to trade the mechanic here with the surveyor. Just because it looks like this game's going to go long and this can start putting counters on stuff. So I think I just play it slow here, see what they play. I can ride Zen something, get in with Spike Spitter, start trying to get our engines going. Our max speed up. I feel like I'm tripping over all the words for this format, talking about starting your engines and speed, and it all's kind of blurring together. So we'll just ride Zen the Imperiosaur here. I don't think there's anything for 1 white that can save them. 1 green there would be, but here I think we're pretty safe. They have that 3/3 trick, or +2/+2 trick. I'll trade the mechanic for that if they want to, but I'll keep the Spike Spitter. Yeah, okay. We'll get it out of their hand. Okay, that's a little scary. That's just drawing lands is not great. Yeah, we might want to go to 16 lands. Just put another threat in our deck. Wow, no lands is a little brutal off the mole for them. Okay. Sloth is good. It's the type of card we needed to see. I think we just have to hope they don't have a land for Hazard of the Dunes here for 1 turn. Okay. They're gonna start getting aggressive. Or are they gonna play defense against the Sloth? Okay, they're gonna play offense. I guess I could have double blocked, traded a Sloth for Hazard. That was probably the right play to make. So I think a slight misplay for me there. that would have been the turn to take that trade as well. Go for the double block now. But again, I think we were one turn late on that because we could have been got by something that they drew. So I think here, because we've got another country roads, as funny as it kind of looks. Oh no, because we don't want to trade the spike spitter. So we want that around with the max speed. Okay, we're just gonna put 2 creatures into play then. Okay, doesn't matter other than they do get scries, so they can try and find some action here. Bottoming, okay. It's good for us. I think here we offer... They just eat both the pilots. We get in for 3. I think we're just in trying to get our speed up mode. They trade the scouter for the jockey. Oh, they're just going to eat. Okay. I think that's fine for us because we just want our speed. And we've got ace to crew or mount other stuff that comes. Okay, Mustang is a fine draw. We'll play that here. And I think we're taking 1 turn off from being aggressive. Yeah, they just seem like they're kind of a mid-rangey green-white deck, not really necessarily doing the green-white thing. It's fine. We'll take 3. Because that only gets them up to 3 speed. Sloth is a good draw. Okay, now we're saddling that up. And they've only got 1 blocker. So just make sure that we get max speed so that our spike spitter can start activating. Oh, they still can strength? Okay. And they take 4, which still gets us max speed then. That's fine. They're gonna get to eat and trade, but then we're gonna follow up with a sloth, and now our spike spitter's active. They find a removal spell here for the sloth. We're in a tough position. No, mole is fine. Okay, I just found a land. Now we get to start attacking with the sloth for free. And drawing 2 cards a turn. We'll saddle this up with the ace. Play the Paragon. Okay, they need something good off the top. I mean, it keeps them alive. Wow, so many lands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or 17 lands. This becomes 3, 4, so we just trade with the Surveyor. I don't really want to just trade it. We'll just keep getting in there with the Sloth. Yeah, Northern Sloth is gone now. So we're just looking for our vehicles, basically. Thankfully they don't have anything to exhaust other than that. Which I guess could start... Copy the Sloth. Okay, that's great. Wow, another land. Okay. So... I think I'm gonna put this on Sloth and Paragon. Saddle this up. And then I can get in with both, and now the Paragon can't get eaten by the Surveyor anymore. Then I also just have a flyer now. I mean, this does have reach currently with the Silken Strength, but that's only going to survive so long at this point. Or just jump. Yeah. Okay, they're going to throw everything in front. So 4, so I've got 8 damage to dole out. So I can go Refueler Mole. Yeah, I will gladly activate that. So, actually, can I keep this alive? No. So 4 can go there. Then I kill the mole. Because the Refueler will start being able to block the Sloth. And then I'll kill the mole. So I get a 2-for-1 there. They're just left with Surveyor on 3. And I've got a Sky Cycle, a Spike Spitter, and a Sloth to attack with. Okay, there's the Ride's End. They can't attack, though. Holy crap, this is a lot of lands. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3. They'd have to block Spike Spitter. I'd be left with 2, and I can kill the Surveyor. I think I'm just better off keeping the card advantage rolling at this point. Because they're drawing 1 card a turn, I'm drawing 2. I'm more likely to find gas right now. They've gone through 11 lands. Okay, there's another collision course. Wow, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of my 17 lands. At this point, I can just double collision course. Okay, sweet. Grinded it out that game, drew like 15 of our lands, but holding off with the Spike Spitter and getting the extra value there paid off. So just decided to pull a mountain to put a Crash and Burn in, so down to 16 lands. We'll see if that punishes us. Of course not here. And we're keeping this. The question is, I guess we're leading on the Glide card to just start getting damage in. You go Specialist, and then sure, we'll keep a Collision Course. Go Specialist on 2. I mean, I guess we could do that anyways for 2 damage. Maybe I was supposed to play the Crag turn 1. They just have a 2 toughness creature. I think I'm just killing it with Collision Course. They're gonna kill my Specialist. Okay. Wow, that's a good one. So this is a brutal card. Just activating this here. So this means all their creatures enter with an extra +1 counter on it. Or if it's mana value 4 or greater, it comes in with 3 extra. So they could play a ginormous creature here. Just a 4/2, thankfully. But also a 3/2. This card's a bomb. Okay, Sky Cycle's a good draw. So, fortunately I can't Sky Cycle and Ride's End this turn, but I just need to get this off the board. You can't stick around. And I just need to pass, unfortunately. Even this, just distributing 2 counters and then eating a removal spell, getting in for 5 damage. It's already provided them with a ton of value. That's, we cast stuff on their turn 4 and when they exhaust. Okay. I think I'm just trading with the Catalyzer. The Sky Cycle gets a little worse then, but I don't have enough creatures for both anyways. Okay, we've got an exhaust to pair with that. Okay, creature's good. I think I'm just getting aggressive. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I go to 3, they're at 7. Yeah, I'm just getting in there. We're racing at this point. Okay. They don't quite have lethal. Plus I've just got a blocker if I'm really scared. King's Caller's alright. Exhaust this for 2 now, make it a 4/3. 8, 9, 10, 11. Put me to 2. I'm just trading Sky Cycle with the Sarcophagus taking 4. Seems fine here. The 3/3 is more valuable. I think their max speed seems like it's gonna matter right now. Let me think about this actually. So if they trade with Specialist, I'm dead on the crackback with the Boom Scholar. Five, yeah. I can't attack here. Okay, I think this one might be out of hand now. Even with 16 lands in here, still somehow drawing 7 of our 16. It's a little rough. So that becomes a 5/5. Trade there. Trade there. I'll take 5, go to 4. Take 6, go to 3. 2. The other one got trampled as well. Okay. Little too aggressive for us there, and we just couldn't keep up with that one. Okay. See if we can not flood this game. Yeah, I mean, that looks good. Got a glide car into Tyrant. And then if we get a red source, we've got Specialist still. When did white start getting 2 mana 3/3s? Feels like it should just be a green card. Yeah, we I think have to keep our red source on top. Put this up, get in for 2. I think we offer the glide car over the sundial here as a trade. See what they've got. Okay. 3. Alright, that's a good draw. Gets our engines going. Clear this up. We've got a removal spell and the sloth in hand. I think we're looking solid. See what they have here. If we've got a vehicle and they can make a 1/1, that's not bad, but don't think that's slowing us down that much, honestly. Okay, so that's what they've got. They've got 1 vehicle. They have any more for the Cloudspire? Give a second, so they're gonna make 2 1/1s. Quite good. So this is an interesting question now. I guess I can sloth fly the glide car. If I want to get in for 3, put them to 7. Get our speed up. Or just get in there with glide car and spike spitter. Try and save the spike spitter. No, I think let's continue to be aggressive because they're on 10. They're representing 9 damage back to us, but they can't swing out at us because they'll just be dead then. They're staring down a huge board here. I think we play the racing game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got 11 on board. Okay. Interesting. So that's saddle 4. Saddle, saddle. Get in. I guess if they've got crash and burn, that's rough for us. They're holding up 4. think what we're actually doing is activating Glide Car, leaving Sloth back. Four, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. But you just still got Sloth, so they can't attack profitably. And if they do some weird attack with just one creature, I think we just take it, because they don't have max speed going anyways. They're just looking to try and find a trade with the Sloth. Yeah, we'll just take 3. What else you got? Okay. Where are those going? So how many blockers do they have here? They only have 2 blockers currently. They just dead? They're just dead. Sure. Okay. Sometimes you don't even need to saddle your stuff. Pretty sweet. All right. Took a little break there during the day. Grabbed some lunch with my brother, but we're back in on this Boros deck now. It's an easy keep. Probably leading on the Goda here, because it will get us a treasure, versus the Volter where we don't have any vehicle anyways. Okay, no play from our opponent is nice. We will just go Paragon, saddle up, get in for 2 and our treasure. See if the opponent can keep up. 3 is solid. We've got 5 mana this turn. Potential 6 if we want to throw the Goda away. Probably getting in there with Paragon. And then just playing Jockey Volter. Actually, this was wrong. I should have Voltered pre-combat because I could have saddled the Goda and got in. That was a mistake. I don't really want to trade Goda in for free. And if the Goda goes in for free, then I basically guarantee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, put them at 7. If they want to eat the Goda with the hazard. Costs 3 to activate. So I can do that. This still allows us to exhaust the Paragon. Okay, These are expected blocks. Just get in for extra damage here. Them to 6. Fine. I can go block, block, take 3, go to 3. So now I'll just play the Spike Spitter. That's a little annoying since it's 2 creatures. Burner Rocket. Yeah, it's just not quite enough. Seven. Tarian, okay. Sloth is good. Yeah, I mean, I still don't have good attacks, so we're just slamming Sloth. We have to survive at least 1 attack here, and then we can always Burner Rocket the Sloth for extra damage next turn. Can even give it flying. We're just taking 9. No blocks. That's rough. So 5 blockers. We've got 5 attackers. Collision Course. Debris Beetle can just crew. Yeah, that Debris Beetle might have just won them the game now. By 6 creatures. Collision Course can kill. I mean, I think we're still just doing this, right? Killing Hazard of the Dunes. It's fine, the Debris Beetle doesn't have reach. Here we're vaulting. It's only 2 damage. And they've only got 1 Trampler right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. 6 attackers. Got 6 blockers. Okay. I mean, I could burn a rocket as well. Do I need to? I think I want to keep the Volter alive. We'll burn a rocket here. Oh. Wow. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. I forgot about the jockey. Wow, I just threw that. Well, I feel like an idiot. We will try to ignore that and move on. Oh, I think that was my biggest throw yet. I just totally forgot that the jockey was sitting on board there. Hopefully that doesn't cost us too much and we can still rattle off a couple wins here. But that one was in hand. I just like totally botched that. Yeah, that was tough. I need to remember what you do. Okay, we'll offer the trade. It's fine if they take it. If not, we would have had Jockey doing work then. You got for 2. Okay. This destroys an artifact. You wait for next turn. They're wanting to spend 6 mana on that thing. Yet. There's that crew 2. That's a good card. Hopefully we can kill it. I guess we can Volter. We can't do country roads. It's these aren't mounts or vehicles. Deal 2 damage to your engineer. Get in for 3. Cards in hand. Something up to Walker. No. Wow, that's an aggressive attack. Sure. I don't think we're getting in. Just save the sloth and start going over the top with it. Sloth has definitely been very strong. It's just a vigilance creature that your opponent can't block because it's indestructible. Okay. Country roads. Volter. Activate. Crew. I think I'm offering trades now because I kind of just want to get the Walker off the board. They want to take these trades. We'll let them here. I'll draw a couple cards, but it means the Walker's not getting bigger. They're just drawing 2 versus more. I still have enough to saddle the sloth. Sure. It becomes a 6/6. I'm still winning this race currently. Okay. Let's do this now before I forget. Sorcery speed only. Make this guy a flyer. Untap everything. Oh, I hit attack all. Man, I'm clicking through too fast here. Gotta slow down. And if I throw 2 games in a row, it's gonna be rough. And I'm taking 6. Okay. See what they've got. I can put Burner Rocket just as a chump blocker here. Okay. Alright. Glad I didn't throw 2 in a row. That would have been embarrassing. Alright. Think we can do better than this. Yeah, this is better. Huh. I guess it's Specialist that we get rid of here. Or is it just the Burner Rocket? As much as I want a vehicle, I think we just want a 2-drop that gets bigger at this point. We'll lead on the rocky roads. And we'll go Sundial. And we can go Specialist next turn. Alright, let's see if there's a land off the top for us. Land off the top, activate Specialist. Puts us in a good spot. Or just crash and burn their Afterburner Expert. Yeah, let's do that. Keep our creatures alive, put them to 10. Sorry, I cut out there. Take a call quickly. But this game is looking pretty over. Exile the Ketradon. Get in for 7. Put them to 2. They've got the Wild Road, so they just need another cheap creature here. The next turn we can just go Paragon Vaulter. Okay. Keeps them alive. I think we're just playing it slow here since we've got a double striker next turn. 4 lethal attackers. So it would just be trade for these 2. And they've got the 1/1 left against these 2 creatures, but then they just need to play 1 creature to survive. Okay. So if there's no removal spell, they're dead. Alright. Quick one there. I mean, this is what we want with this deck. Managed to get to 5 wins with a throw. It's a unexciting hand, but keepable. Get on the rocky roads. There's Sundial. Okay. Similar opener to the last game, but got the Mustang now for a mid-game card. Goda. I think on 4 I probably want to just play the Mustang. But I think we still lead on the Specialist here. Alright, I can take all 5. No play either. Okay. Okay. 3-2. It's good. I think we're just playing Mustang here, taking a slow turn. We could attack, they trade with the Specialist, we have to activate, but then we're just left with a 3-3 on board. Aetherdrift slowed it down pretty well, but now we can just go Canyon Vaulter. Just found a forest. Let's find out if they've got a counterspell. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna make it small. Still gonna be a 1-4. They can't block with the Thopter. I guess I'll play Goda here. Gone. Okay. So you can jump the Mustang, burn a rocket, kill Ketradon, and play Adrenaline Jockey. Sure. Let's do it while they're tapped out this turn. See no reason why they... Wow, they don't go for the block. Okay, I mean, that's totally fine with me. Because then I just double spell. And I don't think they can really attack with Ketradon here, so they're just playing super defensive. I mean, I was going to kill their Ketradon, but it's just going to get worse for them now going forward. Because now I can threaten the Prow Catcher Specialist activation with Adrenaline Jockey as well. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. End Rider, Spike Spitter. Comes a 5/5. 4 to activate. Just playing slow. Because they can activate that now. Not going to threaten anything here. Yeah. I can give everything trample as well, to keep that in mind. Okay. Oh, I need a removal spell here. If I can find a removal spell, I can get Ketradon off the board. Problem is I don't have good attacks. They're gonna start to put a flying clock on. I think I'm waiting another turn here. They're getting aggressive, just with the flyers. Oh, I forgot that guy had reach. Yeah, I could have killed a Thopter. Yeah, I forgot about it too last turn. They were doing the same realization I had. Why this has reach, who knows? Okay, what are you targeting? Okay. Activate this. Okay. It's only the Goda that can get in the air, though. I can kill Possession Engine and get back my Spike Spitter. Yeah, that's probably the play. Still need to find something good here. That's bad for me. Man, drawing so many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I'm about halfway through my deck. That's not unreasonable. I just don't have good attacks. Like, I can't swing. They're gonna get the possession engine back. No. Hazard of the dunes, okay. Yeah. I'm just dead next turn. I can't swing because I'm just dead on the crackback. There's no point really burner rocketing either because it only adds 1 toughness. It doesn't add any toughness actually because it has to be crude, and they've got trample with the Greenbelt Guardian. Alpha, yeah. No. They're just gonna play safe. No. Yeah. Okay, let's just count then. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 27. So I need 20 toughness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I'm just dead on board. So I block, I 3, 4, just activate Hazard of the Dunes. I'm dead any way you cut it. Blocks. Sure. Any way you slice it, I'm dead. Greenbelt activate, Hazard of the Dunes activate, it doesn't matter. Sure. If they just activate Hazard of the Dunes, they win. You can do it, opponent. Sure. I'll do it as well. Okay, so unfortunate end to this one. I wasn't going to win this game, but definitely that one match I threw there. Could have at least squeezed one more win out of this. Probably would have been 6 wins, but yeah, I think the note here is when I'm playing both the green-white deck and the red-white deck, I've kind of enjoyed having the slightly larger cards to saddle. I think the crewing, there's some good cheap stuff to crew, but the Sloth has been very impressive in both the decks that I played. When I'm running Canyon Vaulters, the Velocitor, just stuff that gives this a little extra oomph. It's felt quite good. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.